drinking dirty water, and the emotional shock of seeing dead body everywhere. Needing this to cross the river without learning to swim, a little did I know the time I was survived the war would give me the strength and knowledge, be a living long survivor. I was 17, married for 3 months. I expect my first child, with only knowing my husband for 5 months before we began the journey to Thailand. Because this was an arranged marriage, both my husband and I not really happy the arrangement. He had to break up his girlfriend, and I had hung by my hand by my father for not wanting to marry him. The way he decided to deal with his disappointment, he decided of our marriage, was told me every day how much he do not love me and he not want us my infant in his life. As time went by, I became pregnant again, my second and my last child. My husband abused growers. I knew I could not go back home. There was nothing there to go back. And we would not have survived the journey back. At the camp, we had little food, no clean water, no medicine, and a husband who made sure he told me every day how much little I was. Soon, the abuse turned physical. Yes, the love that I have for my children and my dream that one day I would love to have opportunity to raise them in US. It's what gives me the strength to tell myself I was worth saving, that I deserve love and respect. The US presents freedom. Freedom choose to live in and raise my children in loving home where their mother wasn't being hurt every day. I want them to grow up to be a good man that would be man that I would be proud of, man who respect women and did not see them as less than them. In 1989, UN offers us opportunity I had dreamed of. Because my culture has strict view on divorce, I continued to stay with him the first 5 years I arrived in US. Although drinking this 5 years, I did everything I could to help my situation. I worked full-time in the morning, I went to school at night. I knew was the only way I became independent. Within 5 years, in 1992, I found a small childcare agency named called Acre Family Childcare. Their mission was to have women independent, among other things. It was clear that I had become to the right place, and that Acre and I shared the same goal. I became a provider and opened my home daycare program. I finally left my husband. I was able to finish raising my sons and on my own in a peaceful and loving home. After 8 years as child care provider, I became a home visitor at Acre. I knew I had privilege, honor, opportunity to help along other women achieve their goal. Some with their similar story, others became total opposite background and the path of the world. But what they all have in common is there was all women in a great strength and wanting to have great things for their family. I have learned so much from all these women. I learned so much from all of you. You inspire me every day. And I now been 26 years since I entered through Acre door. Buddhists have heard my prayer. I own my own home. Without Acre, I don't think I'd be able to stand right here right now. Thank you, Anita. Thank you. Without you, I don't have what I have today. You have no idea. Every day. I come back. son Bopha told me that what he mostly see in me is strength, ability to see this light, this path of darkness, and my willingness to give up. This was some of the lessons I received from my survival, my childhood, and my marriage and the world. I am telling you my story. I found myself thinking that perhaps some of you have gone through worse, or maybe what I have said is more difficult than some of you have feel like anyone can go through and still survive. But if I can leave you with something, that would be, we are all stronger than we think. You can get across a river even if you don't know how to swim. There is always see the light through the darkness. Don't expect small stuff. And remember that what does not kill you only make you stronger. And thank you all and enjoy the rest of the night.